Hello, I'm gonna walk you through our prototype that retrieves data from ServiceNow and wants to insert it into an Excel sheet. So this specific prototype wants to get opened and closed cases and insert it into the current month, which is April. So we want to update these two fields. Let's go over to Power Automate. And here we have the flow. I'm just going to edit here. And currently it is triggered manually, but this will be changed to, of course, so it can happen automatically the first every month, for example. So we get data the same each month, so it would be better, makes data better comparable between months. This step is the important step where we make a REST GET call to the ServiceNow API. So this is where we kind of retrieve our data. And in this example here, I'm just making a call to a database called JSON bin, where I've stored some synthetic open and closed case data just to simulate what it would look like if we made an actual call to ServiceNow. But again, this would have to be changed to fit the specific endpoint in ServiceNow so as we get the actual data we want. The next step here is where we parse the JSON just so Power Automate kind of understands the data that it's retrieving so we can work with it. And in this example here, we're kind of mostly interested in this data here that tells us whether a case is open or it's closed. And then we want to filter the data, so we kind of like separate the closed and open cases. And this step here, we filter the closed, and then we count it here in Compose, so we know the total amount of closed cases. And then the same happens for open cases. We filter it and compose it as counted, so we know the total amount of open cases. And then we compose the date, and we do this so we know the specific row in Excel we want to update, which is this month, which is April, APR, which also makes the flow kind of dynamic. We don't have to change it every month. It just updates the correct row each month. And this final element here is where we actually insert the data into our Excel sheet, which is located in OneDrive currently. And here, yeah, we know the date, and we want to insert the total amount of open cases and the total amount of closed cases, which we kind of got stored here in the compose and in these two composed here. Yeah. So let's test the flow and see if it works and if it correctly updates these two fields as we want it to. We'll see test, and again, this would happen automatically each month. It's running. Perfect. Your flow ran successfully. As we can see here, the data has been collected correctly, and it's ran everything correctly, and it's updated. So let's check. Perfect. We can see here that April has been updated with total amount of open cases to be 2 and closed cases 3. So the flow ran successfully, and from here on, your process would be the same, where you would have to take this or the visualization, put it into PowerPoint, and give it some context if needed. Perfect. That was all. Thank you for watching.